In the Engine Room. June 22, 2019 by Anna von Reitz. It's Saturday. I should be wearing play clothes and be outdoors mowing the lawn. Instead, I am sitting at my desk, explaining history to the United States Attorney General. And suing him for performance. And writing letters to the Pope and members of the Curia, taking exception to their Collective Entity Doctrine nonsense, which facilitates the crime of impersonation already proven to be against the scripture and the common law and violates the law of kinds. Now, all of what I am explaining is actually either 1. Readily available for anyone to see, or 2. Easy for anyone to determine given a modicum of guidance telling them where to look for specific information, but here I am, plodding away, step by step, and another step, and another. Sometimes readers see a copy of a letter being sent to Donald Trump or the Pope or the King of Spain from the actual, factual land jurisdiction government of this country acting in behalf of the living people who are being criminally mistreated and abused by their own misdirected and ignorant employees. The published letters are just the tip of the iceberg, a small sampling of what goes on. Sometimes the lack of education and awareness is also pervasive at the top of the pyramid, too. Up and down and around we go. Suffice it to say that the sheer volume of correspondence which goes out of my office is humongous. The effort to maintain it and catalog it and keep all the mailing receipts and return cards is mind-numbing. Yet, it has to be done. Each new crop of people, each new political appointee, has to be addressed, has to be brought up to speed, the conversation has to be engaged. Other countries have to be addressed. Other organizations, like the United Nations, have to be addressed. Why? Because this criminality is ultimately a political problem. Organized groups of public employees operating as crime syndicates are fleecing and demeaning and abusing their employers on a worldwide basis. And it has to stop. Educating people and objecting to the criminality and talking about it and exposing it, is key to getting it stopped. I hate to ask for donations again, but they are needed, partly because I am recovering from my own stint of bad luck, dog surgery, dental surgery for my son, major car repair, etc., so that I don't have any extra right now to give to the living law firm, and partly because the scope of the work expands. The outreach of the diplomatic effort increases exponentially, as does the effort to get the salient facts into the hands of more and more Americans. Thanks to all of you smelling the Java and sharing the news by word of mouth, and thanks also to all your efforts to educate local, state, federal, and international authorities. There is both a top-down and bottom-up effect taking place. Remember Scotty, the engineer on Star Trek, one dunno, Captain. I dunno if she's going to hold, as the laboring engines sparked and sputtered and the Starship Enterprise lugged to haul herself into hyperdrive one more time, just at the crucial moment. That's how I feel most of the time. We're going to make it, or we're going to blow up. Only God knows the outcome. If you have the ability to help, please do so. If you can't send a donation at this time, pray. My PayPal is avanavon@gmail.com. The snail mail address is Anna Maria Riesinger, C.O. Box 520,994, Big Lake, Alaska, 99652. I divvy up the donations and send wherever and to whomever on our team is most in need of help,